It's super sunny outside. Whoa. Anyways, hi. I'm back with another video. Who the fuck is texting me? Anyways, I'm back with another video because once again I am bored and I'm waiting for my shift to start. So, I've been told the yapping was it was a good idea. So, I'm gonna continue yapping about random stuff. I feel like that should just be what I do now on this channel. Just start yapping about random stuff. Once again, I am still kind of sick, but it's not as bad as it was before. So, we're making progress. We're making progress. We love to see progress. What did we talk about this morning? So I posted a little thingy on my Instagram asking for video ideas, and one of you guys said I should talk about retail and what that's like. So the thing with retail, right? I work a retail job. I've been working a retail job for about 3 years, I want to say 3-4 years, and I've worked multiple retail jobs. But I feel like every job is different in their own way. Like retail jobs are like people, right? They're different in their own way. And what's it called? You just never know what to expect with a retail job. That's how I feel about a retail job. My first retail job was this liquidation store that just sold a bunch of random stuff. And it was cool up until a certain point because it was one of those jobs where you can just just chill, lay back. There's also other jobs that do the absolute most, and not the absolute most in a bad way, but it's understandable to a certain point. You know what I mean? The job I have now, it's definitely one of those okay, we're doing a little bit too much, but I kind of get it, but at the same time I don't. And there's no way to shit talk my job, but it's damn, bro. When I first started here, I wanted to cry. Honestly, I wanted to freaking cry. It was I couldn't wrap my head around policies or whatever. To be honest, I never really cared about policies. I knew what I had to do and I just did it. Where I work now, policies are a big thing. To be honest, I don't have the brain capacity to memorize all these policies, because I'm pretty sure that's one thing we have to do. I don't know. If any of my coworkers are watching this, or even my manager or anybody that works in the company that I do, I'm sorry. Honestly, I'm so sorry. My brain cannot memorize certain things. It's I know them, but I just can't name them. You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah. Some things I didn't know about retail. I didn't know, when I first started, I didn't know the level of patience that you have to have with people. And when I say the level of patience you have to have with people, you could be dealing with the most difficult people, and you just have to sit there with a smile on your face and say, I understand. Now, if this was me when I was younger, I probably would not be able to do it. As I've grown up, I've learned to control my anger and have a little bit more patience, but still, it's, I don't know, I feel I've just gone numb to it. Honestly, people, I've dealt with rude people all the time, and now it's just I don't know what else to say, but I understand. That's all I can really say. Some people don't know about certain policies, and some people don't know about what goes on in the store, but and that's what I have to deal with on a daily basis. And sometimes it's some people are more rude than other people. They really don't care. As much as I say okay, I understand, in the back of my head I'm bro, I just work here. Honestly, I get it, I get where you're coming from, but I just work here. There's nothing I can do about this, right? Branching off from that topic, I feel you as a customer, I feel customers don't really have a good understanding about retail and policies, right? Because if you walk into a clothing store, right? Or at least me personally, when I walk into a clothing store and I see something I like, but it might be misplaced, or the price might be wrong, or whatever the case might be. If the price is wrong, I say, oh shoot, okay, no problem. I don't ask for for the price to be adjusted. I don't put up a fight just for this one thing, because I'm pretty sure you can find the same thing elsewhere for a lot cheaper, better quality even. So that's why I don't really trip about it, because that was probably an honest mistake. As a retail worker, we make mistakes all the freaking time, and it's not because we're doing it on purpose. It's more because there's so much that we have to do throughout the day that we honestly just forget, or we just don't catch it right away. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel customers need to chill out on retail workers a lot, because most of the things that people get upset about at retail workers for is none of our fault. We literally just clock in, work, and clock out. Honestly, that's how I feel about it, because whenever I'm at work, my brain just doesn't work. My brain just doesn't function the way a normal brain should. And, you know, it's not even one of those things where, you know, I'm like fully locked in. I'm just not. I'm honestly just like, my brain's in a different universe and I'm just here. Like, I'm just present, my brain is elsewhere. You know, when people are being rude to me or like when people are like trying to give me attitude, like, I don't like, as bad as it might sound, like, I don't really listen to it. Honestly, like, I don't. Because I deal with this so much on a daily basis that I just learned to like block it out and not really think about it too much. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, like if you're a customer, if you ever been a customer in a retail store and you've like argued with like the employees there, like you're a horrible person, honestly. We're just here to do our job. We're just doing what we're told to do. But anyways, yeah, I feel like that's enough touching on retail or whatever. Another thing I've been thinking about since like my last video, I've had this discussion before. Like when you're driving, right? I drive subconsciously. Like I can be driving and then just not even think about like what's going on the road. Like I'm just doing it. My brain could be elsewhere and I'm just here operating a motor vehicle. Now that's very dangerous and I try to lock in as much as I can, but I just can't do it. Honestly, there'd be times where I'm driving, I'm not thinking about it, or you know, I'm driving and not really like paying attention, but I am at the same. That was my dash cam. I'm like driving and not really paying attention. Oh, is that Amy? Wait, hold on. That's my coworker, guys. Speaking of the devil, I want to know if she noticed. I don't know if she will. Speaking of that, what time is it? I have time. How you doing? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna record my next video. Huh? 8? What the fuck? Mine's at 8:30. Yeah. Ah, shit. Have fun. But anyways, yeah. What was I talking about? I forgot. Oh yeah, driving. Like, I drive subconsciously sometimes, and I don't think about it. Sometimes I just get to my destination. You know what I mean? Damn, that really that distracted me. What I was talking about. Okay, what's the code? Next topic. Yeah, next topic. Well, since we're on the topic of cars, why the fuck are cars so fucking expensive? See, I knew what I was getting into when I first got my car, but at the same time, it's like, bitch, I don't have money for this all the fucking time. Like, I'm buying gas, like, at least, like, twice a week. I recently bought snow tires. That was a lot of money. I got my car rust proof. That was a lot of money. Like, I knew cars were expensive, but like, shit, why the fuck am I spending so much money on this damn vehicle? See, and I drive a Honda Civic. I'm damn near broke. Cars are so fucking expensive for no reason at all. Who the hell is that? Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know. Comment, like, share, and catch you guys in the next one.